So, let's talk about Hila. Not Ethan, we're gonna talk Hila. I don't wanna talk Ethan. Get him out of here. Go. Hila Klein is one of two characters added in the H3 DLC that came out last fall. Now, I've kind of talked the pack like 3 times now, and nothing's really changed between then and now. But for completion's sake, I feel like we should probably do a character build so we can say we have them all. This one's probably going to be a bit short. The H3 character pack's firearm of choice is the airbow. The airbow is probably an original creation. The wiki seems to have just the bare minimum, so I don't know, but here's the rundown. While the airbow is the weakest crossbow in the game, 50 damage short of the light crossbow with pitiful concealment, it makes up for this by having a 6-shot clip it eats through at a rate of 2 bolts per second. For this build, I've opted for just a sight, no additional arrows, don't need the stock. You really can't do much to improve this thing on any front, so just throw a sight on it. The melee included in this pack is the 2-handed Great Ruler, a reskin of the Greatsword complete with pitiful swing speed. As a result, if we're going to use this with Bloodthirst, we're probably going to want to double its damage, so that way 16 stacks and a fully charged swing can one-hit a bulldozer. I don't like it, but we're running it because it's part of the character pack. And the perk deck included in the H3 pack is Tag Team, which operates as follows. Find a human or AI player on your crew and press 3 while looking at them. Or whatever your grenade button is, I wrote press 3. You two become linked, and any kills that either you or them will get will heal you for 15 points and them for 7.5. And every kill you get increases the timer for Tag Team by 1.3 seconds and reduces the cooldown timer. Theoretically, you could chain together kills infinitely, but in practice, a good run will let you vape again immediately after the first session ends. Probably with somebody different. You're probably both topped off on health now. Tag Team is actually a great perk deck. You can easily use it to have another player grind health for you, or you could use it to heal injured teammates for extended periods of time, and it's easily a much more consistent deck than Gambler when it comes to healing teammates. It isn't worth $5 in my opinion, though. I mean, I like Tag Team, but we're going to need some way to keep this perk deck going. So that said, there were no other H3 weapons, neither Ethan nor Hila had a safe. I'm pretty sure they're non-canon to begin with, so instead I opted to look at the weapons the Israeli Military Industries has produced, as Hila is an Israeli heister. This led me to 4 different options. IMI developed the Desert Eagle, the Jericho, which is in-game as the Baby Deagle, the Uzi, and the Micro Uzi. I personally opted for the larger of the 2 Uzis, as while Micro Uzi is a fantastic dodge weapon, we aren't really going to be able to dodge much with the airbow and the roller on our person, and I'd rather have the accuracy of the full-sized Uzi, which theoretically means I can land twice as many shots, as there's like a 40 accuracy difference between them. A tactical compensator and tactical foregrip, an LED combo, -1 sight, and an ergonomic stock give us a firearm that we can depend upon for combat at nearly any range. The Uzi is a little bit like the UAR or the Car 4 in that regard. It's not the best option, but it's dependable enough with great accuracy to boot. Again, I could just as easily see running a Micro Uzi with a custom barrel, competitor's compensator, micro laser, and no stock. If you're fine with having half the accuracy but better stats elsewhere, I just personally worry about the possibility of dealing with snipers. The airbow is powerful, but with arrow drop-off, it can be hard to judge long-range kills. We're going to use the thing more or less for medium to long-range kills on special units, or just as an easy way to escape out of treacherous territory while our secondary meets and greets the usual crowds. For our core skills, I've opted for Joker, Partners in Crime, and Hostage Taker Ace to give us a backup source of healing in the event that we're stuck vaping all alone, Die Hard and Shock and Awe Ace with basic Iron Man to give our armor a boost while also letting us take shields down with the ruler or just sustained gunfire, Aced Lock and Load to help the Uzi shoot and reload on the move, Aced Steady Grip as this isn't a shotgun build and we can take it, and you should take it if you're not running shotguns, Basic Shockproof to keep tasers from taking us down, our lovely trio of aced Revenant skills, and then I've aced Bloodthirst and Pumping Iron to push the Great Ruler to do 900 charge damage, which with 16 stacks should deal like 14.4 thousand damage to bulldozers. Or anyone else, honestly. It's more or less a guaranteed kill no matter who ends up on the receiving end of your meter stick. And while I've opted for a light ballistic vest, you could run this with a bit heavier armor and take whatever deployable you think your crew needs. You don't have ace deployables, just pick one, take what you think you need, work with them. Hila's build works. It's not fantastic, it's not a life changer, but it works. When you start a vape session, make sure you have the Uzi out and unload mag after mag of that into enemies. While you have the airbow, that is best left for taking out tough enemies between vape sessions or when you absolutely need to take someone out in one shot and run. When you're out of bolts in your clip, empty your Uzi mag, take out the ruler, charge it up, and get to the nearest enemy you want to erase from existence, and swing. And then reload the Uzi's magazine, reload the airbow's clip, and get right back to it. The H3 pack is really only good for one thing, but it does it well provided you pair it with a solid secondary. Granted that secondary is doing almost all the heavy lifting, but using the high damage melees how they're supposed to be, rather than just kind of slicing and dicing Julienne cops and being able to take out a dozer without Berserker, is pretty cool. And the airbow makes for a better long-term panic button than, say, the Deca bow or the light crossbow, so there's that. I mean, you could just easily run like the Thanatos and Graze, and you'd probably clear a lot more room, but it's the H3 pack. Were you expecting viability? Could be worse, could be better, but Tag Team is a pretty flexible perk deck with plenty of fun caveats for rapid polykill players, and a bow complements a light SMG rather well. It's no game changer, but it's plenty serviceable. It's not bad. It's a C. Maybe a C+. It tried. Oh, it tried. I think that'll do it. Again, like I said, this is a bit of a shorter video because I already kind of talked the H3 pack a whole bunch. I just wanted the posterity of making a character build. Alright, thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you around. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, I'd recommend subscribing. Patreon and social media links are in the description.